All right, here we go again. Real life live. Uh, Now tonight, Sunday night, and Chompy does a little thing, on Sunday, So, uh, you know, we have a topic we're gonna talk about tonight. Uh, but of course, we know what we're all talking about, and we're on that constantly. But there's a lot of data going on and a lot of things going on, so we're gonna let it simmer. And tomorrow night we'll come back with everything we want to talk about. On that case, tonight we're gonna talk about just uh, a issue, kind of like personal issue, but a public service announcement. Seems to me Chompy has came up with something. He won't talk about it until he's going to give us the information coming. But he says it's big. It's big. He says, it's big. And when he talks about, he said this is going to help a whole lot of people. He said, the male species. So we're looking to hear what he's gonna talk about on that. But the subject is this. This week and for the last 2 weeks, we've been hearing a whole lot of stuff, about the insecurities of people, men, and sexually, and we got a lot of problems with that. We got and that brings us to some things we were looking at earlier. This week, and it was like a white man was on the video talking about he blamed it black men, for white women stinking. Women, you're blaming black men for white women stinking. I think you need to blame them because they need to wash. You see what I'm saying? In the private areas and all that, because we've been hearing about them, going a week without. Yeah. So, now it's a dynamic there though, because the white man, he's got an issue, because, he has a real issue, because it seems to me that the white man hates sex. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why, but we know why, we know why, we know why the white man hates sex. Okay? So, Chompy says that, I'm saying, what, do it like it. Okay. He says they hate sex because their penis is too small. Oh, okay. All right, well, we heard that, and see, and as we talk about that, it's a big issue, and the white males are, it's been an issue with them, and you see what I'm saying? And what the latest thing is now is, and we have to say this with we can't really say, they're losing out. What is that? See, it's here. Oh, bestiality. You ever heard that? That's you. Now you get it. They're losing out the dogs, and then the bestiality is, the women having the sex with dogs, or So when we're looking at this part, so it seems to me, now it's everybody, every race, everybody has a problem. But we were looking at what we saw this week because it was the white males that were talking about, we're having a problem with the white females because they're not doing what we tell them to do. Well, basically, they're not, just being robots for the white man. He wants a robot. Do what I want you to do. You do what I want you to do. You will not get an orgasm. You will not get any sexual satisfaction. You will give me what I want. Oh, how's that working out? I think the white female, she's kind of running away. And there's still that problem with the white male because she tells him over and over again that your penis is way, way too tiny and very, very small. Okay. So, if you have that problem, though, that is the issue. I mean, let's think about it. Yeah. Let's think about that white male that he had the problem. He had to think. He's got to think about that. Look at that small penis that he has. The one where we were talking about. He has to look at that every day. 24 hours a day. 7 days a week. 365 days in a year. Looking down there. Seeing nothing. Needing a tweezers. Need tweezers. What would you do? White man's angry. He didn't ask for that. Now that brings us to the real problem. Who brought them here? Who came from between their legs? It was the white female. And she's a lot of reasoning behind a lot of things that happen as far as, the sexual insecurities of the white man. Why? Because she sets it up at nighttime. She tells him how inferior he is. Most of them, a lot of them, when they want to, push the buttons, when they want to get their way. Because they know that card that they pay, that they play, that penis inferiority card. We got all kind of cards. So that's a new card. The penis, inferiority card. She plays it all the time. Gets away. And she degrades him, talks about him, sets him up to the point where he gets angry. He gets so angry, he's, in some cases, they're ready to kill. And they want to kill that black penis. See, they want to kill that. They don't really want to kill the man. They want to kill the offspring. That's the problem. We got to stop that. And we don't like that, and we can see what's going on. But we also see, boy, you just wouldn't want to be in that position. You just wouldn't want to be in that, man. You gotta think about that guy. He's gotta look at that thing down there. It's not that, so but we still can't let that be trigger for letting the white man kill our youth. In a purpose way. Sorry about that. In a way where they mean what they trying to do. Now. So, because they're trying to, as they say, eliminate the competition, but it's a horrible thing what they're trying to do, and we got to stop that. So, we wanted to kind of talk about that tonight. But now, Satan don't go nowhere, because Chompy's got something that he wants to tell us all about, and the announcement is coming right now. And what he wanted to say, he's got some kind of new program here. What is this? His program? Oh. What we're looking at is, it seems that Chompy has come up with a program to kind of enhance the sexual abilities. In a program that he says he has designed to make a noticeable improvement in the improvement and size of, if you need that kind of intention. Okay? Now he's came up. Now what he said, he has come up with what he says. Okay, let's call it what it is. It says Chompy'S, incredible penis exercises. It's a program. Oh, okay. For those who need it. For those who need it. It's not everybody, but for those who need it. He's trying to do something for you. He said now the exercises are going to be online. They're coming, and it's like a pamphlet, okay? And you have to do the exercises right, okay? And that's what he says on. Well, if you got something like it, well, you got one of the copy, okay? All right, we're gonna see that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, the one. Look, I'm gonna tell you. I'm looking at this. If you do these, what he's saying, this is really innovative. There's no wonder he's saying this is incredible. Hey, okay, y'all. Look, it's coming. Now we just said, hey, it's here. We're doing something. He said he's doing something for the males that need it, and just get ready because it'll probably be on Real Life Live. We will have the pamphlets and everything else. Now he's a businessman now, so ain't nothing free, So we'll see what happens, We'll see how everything's gonna go with the pamphlets and all that, and what the exercise, outlet or whatever he's setting up. So yeah, but I looked at the program, and it's an excellent, program, and he says the results are guaranteed. Okay, so this is Real Life Live, and we wanted to tell you about that, and that's the thing we wanted to let you know. Get ready, because relief is on the way, and happiness is on the way. And now you got something that's going to give you, let's put it like this, the 3 more inches that you need.